Hey there, it's YoBo back for day 61 of life according to YoBo, joined by the fabulous Clark sisters coming to you live from Houston, Texas. Let's get into the third month of our message, our journey. I'm going to do something different, and this is by request of my friend, Pastor Dwayne Shig. I told you all we were going to go into a different series. So what I'm going to do for this month, I'm going to focus on just one particular topic instead of jumping around and maybe talking about parenting and talking about finances and talking about attitude and talking about the crazy church folks. We're just going to focus on one thing, and that is, this month's theme is how to be an overnight success. How do you become an overnight success? Well, baby, I'm getting ready to tell you how to be an overnight success. So we're going to use my new book. It's actually not a new book. I wrote this book years ago, and amazingly, as I'm going through different topics, I got some great books that I wrote 2007, 2008. Honey, I'm not going to try to write nothing new. I'm going to use what I already have. So this book, How to Be an Overnight Success, giving life to the vision. We're going to start with, of course, I got to proof it and get it ready and get it published. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and share it with you. So the first thing I want to talk about would be an overnight success. Part of the problem that you have with people is that they want to be paid for what they're doing. See, people get their message mixed up with the money. You can't mix the two. When you have a gift, you have to use it. We living in a day and a time right now, honey child, where folks want to be paid. Do you hear me? Let me tell you something. Preachers need to quit preaching about hell and talking about who dying and going to hell. Shut up, you lying. Because if you really believe that message, some of y'all, not all of y'all, if you really believe that there was a hell below where sinners are going to go, and if you really believe that fire and brimstone and damnation, you would be preaching that message from the hilltop every opportunity you get. But I'm telling you now, nowadays, people want to be paid. You got some jokers ain't gonna preach the gospel to a lost and dying world unless they get paid. I ain't talking about $100, $200, $300, $400. I'm talking about 4 and 5 figures. That's fine if somebody would pay you 4 or 5 figures, because I sure wish somebody would pay me 4 or 5 figures to come run my big mouth. But all I'm saying is, if they're not giving you the money, will you still do what you do? And I know you all can relate to when I'm talking about preachers, because preachers got a bad reputation. And for some of them, it's very well deserved. There are people who sing, they got the gift of singing. God, they ain't gonna sing unless you pay them. Ain't gonna sing. No, will not use their gift unless they're getting paid. That's okay if you're Frankie Beverly and Mays. But if you're supposed to be doing this to the glory of God and you want to lift Jesus higher and it's all about the kingdom, honey child, you better use that gift every chance you get. So you can relate to the greedy preachers. You can relate to the singers. I'm on location again. You hear my background noise. You can relate to the singers who want to be paid, and I'm sure all y'all are nodding your head and saying, But the same thing goes for you. Are you using your gift, or are you waiting to be paid? And a lot of times when you use your gift every chance you can, that puts you in a position for someone to see what you're doing. And then, you see, your money's going to come on the back end. Let's say if you cook like I do, I cook. I just catered for 200 people this weekend. I wish I would have got paid for catering for 200 people, but you know what I did? It gave me exposure. I was in a room with, let's say, I fed at least 200 people this weekend. Somebody already said, do you do this for other people? Let me get your number. So use your gift every chance you get. Did I make money on Saturday? But one thing I can guarantee you, I'm going to make some money down the end, further on down the line. So whatever your gift is, your message, your ministry, use it every chance you have. So as we go into our introduction to this message, I have to go with a message from Oswald Chambers. I read his devotional every day. But listen what he says, because we're talking about how to be an overnight success using what you have to get what you want. We always have a vision of something before it becomes real to us. You get the vision first. You don't look nothing like your vision. At least I didn't. When we realize the vision is real, but not yet real in us, Satan comes to us with his temptations. And we are inclined to say that there is no point in even trying to continue. Now, y'all know I don't talk about the devil. I don't talk about Satan. I'm reading Oswald Chambers. You will talk yourself out of your vision. Or you will allow people to talk yourself out of your vision. Or you will allow time to talk you out of your vision. We're talking about how to be an overnight success. I'm going to get to that in a minute. Hold on. You can't allow time. You can't allow people. You cannot allow well-meaning people, church folks, sanctified folks who really mean well. They will talk you out of your vision. And instead of allowing time for the vision to become real to us, then we enter into the valley of humiliation. Well, maybe I ate too many pork chops. Well, maybe I didn't hear something right. Well, maybe this and maybe that. Because you get the vision. You don't look nothing like the vision. This is 2015. I think the vision I had to be 15, 20 years ago. And as I look around, I don't see nothing around me that resembles the vision. In all this time, I can't let time talk me out of it. I can't let people talk me out of it. I can't let hard times talk me out of it. I have to stay focused on the vision. How do you become an overnight success? First thing you do, you hang in there. Second thing you do, you come back tomorrow because we're going to pick up where we left off. This is Life According to YoBo, How to Be an Overnight Success. Your book is going to be available soon at YoBoProductions.com. Let me get these Clark sisters out. We're going to continue tomorrow, picking up with Oswald Chambers. Take this message and replay it. I want you to let it get out in your spirit, because this is for it. Honey, nobody told me this, but I knew deep down on the inside, I can't give up. I got to keep going. I can't stop right now. Come on, Clark sisters, sing to us. Okay, we're going to pick up right here tomorrow, okay? Day 62 of the journey. See you later.